And now, Negative 43 TV starts another broadcast day 35 minutes late because of this fucking computer. I think you're going to get some angry Rich today, kids. I just kind of see that happening. Here we go. God.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
And as always, that is a 100% ironclad promise right there. It is indeed. Richbartone at mail.com is how one would get a hold of me. It would be the best way to do it anyhow. So let me say some hellos here at last. CIA hole, hello, red screen. DZ is here. Let's see. Caspian C apparently is in here somewhere. I think he came in a few minutes ago, but oh my fucking God. It almost went out the window, kids. And I think I'm only half joking when I say it almost went out the fucking window. Hello to Logie Barrett. DZ says you're here somewhere, so you absolutely must be. Ashes 611. I think you had everyone. Some of those people may not be here right now because I was 35 minutes late to the show. Oh my fucking God. Oh man, I'm suffering from elevated blood pressure right now. I can tell you that much. DeChronic All Day is here. Best in Show is here. Caspian C, there he is. So let's go ahead. Oh, God, man. Jeez, I'm so irritated. Negative 43 TV. Bow your heads for no particular reason. It's a prayer.
Just understand, man. Pray for me, bro. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray right now. As much as I can. But Lord, please help me and give me the strength.
Well, he's helped me right here, right now, because Lady Nightmare has just arrived, as well as Blue. It seems that I'm seeing favor on this Wednesday afternoon.
To be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please give me the strength.
I don't know if I could wait or not. Tease, you're far too kind. Thank you.
To stand in your name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you-know-what.
Okay, I'll say hi to Caspian C again, even though I've already done it, because that appears to be a hello sort of a comment. So, hello, Caspian.
Right? Your you-know-what and your staff, they comfort me. And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this, through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me. Please.
Yeah, from the beginning of home computing, the thing that has come the furthest, it's not the processing power, it's the RAM.
Bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation.
I remember when having 2 gigs of RAM was being seriously loaded for bear.
Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me and support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need. Please bring me people that are going to donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet to make sure that I stop these people from child. Hold on.
Oh, you fucking bastard. I hate it when he says that. Hate it.
God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal.
But you're incapable of learning, so even God can't help you out with that. Connie's crusty charcuterie is here. We call her C4.
The best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind. Please protect me. And I know that you are there with me. I know that you support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it to stand up to these oppressors, to these evil people, to this system. Again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child and to protect the youth and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and
yeah, I know fuck you is really witty, but it's kind of where my mind's at right now.
Cannot protect themselves from. Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion, in the midst of my anxiety, my frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next. Just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell. All right? Please.
Through this hell.
Just continue to be there.
Through this hell. My life, beautiful dog. The hell, it sounds more accurate.
And just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked. They lost the minute they were evil. And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with this.
Have you ever heard of the term unrequited love? That's what you're in there. God, Jesus. No, I'm not a religious man, but I'll go out on a limb and say if God and Jesus exist, and I believe so, you have been shunned.
The beautiful life that I have lived, give me, more and more time. Continue to make me immortal in your name.
Oh, God.
And have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal and I.
Oh, you're going to go sooner than you expect, buddy. I just have that feeling. And I'm not talking about anything being imposed upon you. No, I'm not. You're diabetic and you're ignoring it.
I am inconquerable because I stand in the name of righteousness, in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. I stand up to all of these evil people, all right, by myself. And I'm never by myself because you are with me. You and the millions of ancestors that support me, the voice, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me.
That's right, Blue. He's utterly and completely forsaken. We know that.
The resilience and strength and just everything. Supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency.
Please, Lord, give me everything.
Agency operation to.
Don't make me earn it or anything. Just give it to me.
Truly stop all of these evil, wicked.
God helps those who help them. I don't believe it.
People's plans and plots for me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone here. And, just give me the power. Truly, I need your power, I need your guidance, and I need you. I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle, and it takes a lot, but this is way too much.
Everything's too much for you to handle. But you absolve yourself of responsibility for everything. Everything's too much for you. You're incompetent.
For me, so I call out to your name, God, Jesus Christ, please. I am begging you to help me get through this. Help me.
Jesus, do you hear something?
Save my life, please. Heal me. Help me. Give me the way. I know you will provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides, and just give me the strength and resilience necessary. Clear the path for me.
It's not going to happen, and you're right, Nega. He doesn't believe that he's replacing him. He believes he's already done it. He is the Son of God, everybody. He sits at the right hand of the Father. You're doomed to hell, buddy. You'd better hope the atheists are right, because if they aren't, you, sir, it's like greased rails to hell just for you.
As you have done, continue to protect me, and just know that every step I take is divine, and in your name, amen.
And that is what God thinks of that. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and Negative 43 TV is live. It's true for Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. Yes, indeed, Blue. I'll read this for the listeners. He's a real mess. That couldn't be more accurate. So apparently over the last 24, 48 hours with this new bike saga, I've got two stories. He said that he bought it new. And I also heard him say that his man Lucius fixed it for him. I don't know which is true. I think he probably bought another junker just because it's what he does. And I do remember him saying, it's a GMC Denali, just like the truck. Well, no, it's not just like the truck. It is a bicycle that Target sold a lot of 15 years ago. I know because I bought a Huffy bicycle from Target for $79 15 years ago. Rode it until my back took a total shit the first time. But yes, I am familiar with the Denali. I even contemplated getting it, but I figured a 5-speed was more than sufficient for what I needed. Hatfield McCoy is here on this Wednesday. It's good to see you too, sir. So what we are going to start with here, we're going to start with one from yesterday. I know he's live or was recently live, but it's one of those streams where he says next to nothing, I think, and rides the tire on, I am told, another flat tire. Although yesterday he claimed that the tire had been repaired. I heard that much. Apparently the tire is again flat. Okay, here we have an update. Nega says he also said he didn't know if the air was coming from inside or out. No, really? Really? Obviously, I was reading it for the listeners to begin with, but holy shit, hold on to your britches right here. Nega says he also said he didn't know if the air was coming from the inside or outside the tire. Oh my God. I mean that sincerely. Oh my God. Just when you think you've seen the bottom of his stupidity, well, he just proves it all over again. It's what we call a cycle here. 15 minutes after the hour here on Negative 43 TV. So let's go ahead right now and get the first feature, maybe the only feature. I think I'm only going to be here about an hour to an hour and a half. Wife got paid today, and I think we're going to go to the grocery store a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the stage. Let's see if the browser plays along. Before presenting a screen, remove other media streams from the stage. As I have been saying, this is a development during the last week. Used to be I could click on whatever the hell I wanted to click on, however the hell I wanted to click on it, and it would just pop right up. So it's just another hoop to jump through. I'll get it down. Add to stage. Come on, baby. And there it is. Hell, let's even put that in full screen layout. Doesn't do a whole hell of a lot, but let's put it in full screen layout. Anyway, nothing but squish, squish, squish sounds from the video right now. Yeah, it sounds like he could be riding the bike on an empty tire, flat tire, yet again. Oh, God. So anyway, I am going to build my own Batpods out of bicycles. Oh, man. Dude, I haven't watched 1 minute of this, and I get a feeling I'm about to cut him to ribbons here on Negative 43 TV. Hit the candy-colored button and let's go, but not before we say hello to John Cole. Now we're going.
Oh, I love it, man. So
Why?
right now, one guy, he just told me he just got out. So he just got out of jail, and I try to help everyone. So I told him he should come up here and ask somebody for water because it's hot as hell out here. Like, I got to get some water in my system right here in a minute. It's just too hot, man. But he didn't want to listen.
So why are you out there? Why are you out there then? You're chronically dehydrated, and you say it's hot. Yeah, it's probably mid-80s, pushing 90. You know, we're right at the southern border. Why are you out there? Why are you out there? Must be a real fan of sunstroke or something. That's not a joke, Karma. I'm not making a joke about that.
You know what I mean? So he
just a statement of fact, Karma. Not joking at him.
He's trying to walk. He said he's like, oh, I'll make it. I mean, I don't think people understand how hot it is out here, man. You can't play with this heat, bro. But I gave him the right advice, man. If people don't want to listen to me, you know, I can only do so much. You know, he said, God bless you, basically, and take care of yourself. So that was cool. He seemed like a cool dude. You know, a lot of people, they get caught up or they make mistakes. It is what it is. You feel me? So, number one thing, the bicycle, it's always something, but that's all good because I know what I'm buying. You know what I mean? I understand it's going to have issues. But I don't know if there's like a tear in the tire, it looks like. I don't know if it's a complete tear.
A tear in the tire? You mean a cut? You don't know if it's complete, huh? Holy fuck. Oh my God. There is no floor on his stupidity either. Just like his mental illness, there is no floor. It's a free fall that's just going to continue forever. And the combination of Wolverine with a Batman mask pushed up on top of his head and that gigantic fucking nose and that gigantic fucking chin and those razor fucking lips, you look like a joke, dude. You have to know that, right?
Or not. Like I said, it was riding great for a good while, and then it started its nonsense. And I mean, you know, that's the thing. Anyone can blame it on anything and say, oh, it's something in the road. But I mean, it would, if it was a steady tire and didn't have any issues already, it's not going to mess up from one ride. I mean, this is, like I said, the last bicycle I bought from.
Okay, I'm going to take that as an admission that him saying that Lucius fixed his bike was a lie. He bought another piece of shit, yet again with a tire that's cut, gouged, something. Obviously, if it hasn't failed, it's getting ready to fail, and it has failed by now. This was a day ago.
From the same place, the handlebar flew out, right? And then all this happened to me, right? So,
what? Is he complaining about his old wreck?
Right. And then all this happened to me.
What?
Right.
Damn.
So
damn.
Still don't.
That scarred pretty good, didn't it?
Don't complain for real, right? I still stick with it, persevering as hell. So like I said, I understand that what they're selling me is going to have issues at this point.
Spend more than $20. Give that a try. What a stupid fucking look. Okay, let Command Shift 3. The click of the camera lens, I'm going to use that to make you look even dumber. But do I really have to do anything at all at this point? This one's a lot better and at the same time a lot worse than I thought it was. Negative 43 TV, 20 minutes after the hour.
But man's got to do what he's going to do. And a day, it's not really any big deal because, like I said, money will fix all this stuff. But I got a whole nother bike. You understand? My inventory, like I said, continues to grow. Okay.
Your inventory is worth $25 for scrap.
I own about, let me think.
Doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3. I think this is like my fourth bike.
Your fourth bike. The fourth bike that you bought with serious issues, no doubt from the same fucking pawn shop, because as far as you're concerned, that's the only store in the whole wide world. And apparently they're honest. They told you one time, they told you the other three. Hey, this bike has all kinds of problems. You don't give a fuck because it costs $10, $15, $20. Anybody else want to just kick his fucking face in right now?
Yeah, my fourth bike. So, like I said,
that wasn't a threat algorithm.
I'll put it in storage. I'll have everything stored up. Like I said, this is all going to be future.
I'm serious here. I'm terrified of flying. I've been on one plane in my life. One fucking plane. It was a single prop job that my dad was flying, because my dad used to have a license for recreational purposes. And I wanted to go up until that plane left the ground. Then I didn't want to go up anymore. I need to do something to overcome that. Oh God. There is something inside of me that really, really wants to go to Brownsville.
Tools that I can use and resources.
Hang out around Ruben Torres and just wait for his ass.
For what I'm doing. I've already realized this bike is quick enough. Like I said, I just need to learn how to get the gas.
Did you hear that, Tyree? Did you hear that? The odds of it happening aren't necessarily really good, but if they do happen, you think I'm saying anything about it? Do you?
Gas engines and the electric engines, and be able to learn how to repair the tires and stuff on my own without using that slime stuff, because that's temporary. I don't want to use anything that has to do with chemicals. I want to learn how to actually repair.
He's afraid to fix a flat, everybody. He's so gangster. He got it out the mud. He's afraid to fix a flat.
What's wrong with it? You understand? So that I don't have to pay these people. You know what I mean? Because getting it.
Absolutely not. Not in the least bit. No, he would have never done that. He wasn't doing that. He got it down right away. I got out and stayed with my mom while he went off for about half an hour and finished his flight.
To him is hard enough. That's good. I scared the hell out of me that he's got a huge.
No, Dad would never do that, C4.
Pit bull. We said hi, but
you know, he was
huge pit bull.
He was one of those kind of guys. You know, in the late 50s, there was kind of a flying boom. You know, a lot of people wanting to fly single props. He went out and he fucking did it. He had a license for about 5 years, and then he lost interest in it. But yeah, he wanted to do it. He went out and he fucking did it. That's the kind of man he was.
Scared the hell out of me. I told you they got dogs right there. That's where somebody let one loose one day, and I was running from it. Big white like pit bull, and it wasn't playing. And like I said, it was gaining ground on me. But yeah, other than that.
Okay, I can always enjoy him talking about being chased by dogs. Let's relive that just for a moment.
That dog's right there. That's where somebody let one loose one day, and I was running from it. Big white like pit bull, and it wasn't playing. And like I said, it was gaining ground on me. But yeah, other than that, the bike's in perfect shape.
So if you are what you claim to be, you stop, you quit running, you turn around, and you take that fucking pit bull out. Okay? That matches your rhetoric. You turn around and you fight that fucking pit bull because it doesn't stand a chance against you. You said so yourself, you fucking pussy.
With the handlebars, they're built like Batman, like the other bike I got. I own all of them. I have the green one.
I know you left one on the sidewalk and just fucking walked away from it. So there goes one at least.
I have the white one. The white one just has a tire that's like got a hole in it. The green one, I had to wrap the inner tube around the back tire, so it's just going to need a whole tire replacement because the rim is bent because I was riding it on the rim.
What did he say? What in the world did he say? Oh, we're going back. This one was. I had a feeling there were jewels in this one, so let's go back about 25 seconds or so. Here we go. Well, maybe if I hit the button, we'll go.
Like Batman, like the other bike I got. I own all of them. I have the green one. I have the white one. The white one just has a tire that's like got a hole in it. The green one, I had to wrap the inner tube around the back tire, so it's just going to need a little tire replacement.
I had to wrap the inner tube around the back tire because it's just going to be a replacement. Let's hear him finish this. Oh God, it's not even stupid. There's got to be a word that's far below stupid.
The rim is bent because I was riding it on the rim for a good while, right?
Jesus, tits. Wrap the inner tube around the from Memphis, Tennessee. Thanks for the joke, Andy Kaufman.
Right. And then you got the other one that was brand new, like $200-300 bicycle, and that one the pedal like messed up, so the bike would have to be repaired, like pedals and everything. And I can't deal with that one because it's got oil all over the chain, like pure oil. And like, I'm not gonna sit there and eat when I gotta eat and stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta keep washing my hands over and over again. Like, that's irritating, right? So I'm
washing his hands over and over again. There's no way this guy's becoming a germaphobe. Look at him. There's no way he's becoming a germaphobe.
not gonna do that. So, like I said, first of all, you see what it is, right? You see what's up. You see where I'm at, right? Every day, man, it's the same story, bro. We all know what's up. Y'all ain't making me feel nothing on YouTube. You know where
you should be making yourself feel something there, asshole. Like panic, depression, suicidal thoughts. You know, that kind of stuff.
reality was good. Act like it. Like I said, I live my life free, bro. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Miss me with the fake talk, bro. Tell me.
You do, in fact, do what you want to do, except when you have to go report to the cult and sweep up the ground so you can get a little bit of money to eat. Look at him. Has anybody seen that short where Batman can't contain his dreaminess? He's throwing his head around literally like a little bitch, like some kind of feminine model. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My instincts on him are not especially civil at this point in time.
Yeah, don't get on here pretending with me. So, like I said, how do I put this? This bike is beautiful. It's a Denali, okay? It's an actual, like...
Not only that, he went out and got some disinfectant for that because Christina said so.
Corny, lame. Yeah, it's a Denali.
Okay,
like,
let me go back here. I think it's a car that he called corny and lame.
Alley, okay?
Well, I didn't go back far enough. Damn it. There we go.
Like I said, I live my life free, bro. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Miss me with the fake talk, bro. Feel me? Yeah, don't get on here pretending with me. So, like I said, how do I put this? This bike is beautiful. It's a Denali, okay?
Okay.
It's an actual, like, corny, lame.
Fuck you. Corny, lame. You know what he's got that you don't? A motorcycle. You know what else he knows that you don't know? He knows how to operate the son of a bitch. Good God in heaven. Man, Jesus, tits.
Yeah, it's a Denali. Like, what the hell? I never seen a bicycle that's a GMC Denali.
I did 15 years ago, as I said a few minutes ago, you cocksucker, you.
He's running with his dog. That's cool. It's got a seat cover, right? This is crazy. Let me show this to you. Let me show this to y'all. See, it's always hard to do everything because these people can't give you a moment of peace.
It's not up to the world around you to give you a moment of peace. It's up to you to give you a moment of peace. That's true for anyone. It's really true for you. Oh, Jesus, God. It's just a shame that you radiate the fact that you have no money if you're following my drift.
So that you can think and get something done. Hold up. I want to show you all this.
I think I welcome Mimi Loves. I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing red on this Wednesday afternoon. And Big Beard Theory's here too.
Check this out. All right. So you see the handlebars are perfect, right? You got the gears right here. right?
Sun
They're
faded.
shaped like that, man. So that gives me that angle, that like decline that I need, right, when I'm riding, because I'm bent, like hunched over the way Batman is. So it's absolutely perfect. So it looks just like what it is. And see, I could take these bikes and turn them into actual Batpods. They just need an engine. That's all it needs.
I can turn these things into Batpods. What's a Batpod? You've seen him have a Batpod on his screen in the past. It's a motorcycle-like thing with the tires that are as wide as an average car. Yeah, that's a Batpod. He's going to make that out of bicycles. Negative 43 TV. Fuck me.
It's an engine. And if I want, I can add some customization to it. I can build inserts around the arms to hold my arms in and protect me. And that's why it's a Batpod, because you have a little pod protecting you, right, while you're riding, right? You don't have to have those huge tires and all that nonsense. You just need something with like an electric or gas engine on it that can zoom and zip everywhere quick as hell.
There really isn't a bottom here, is there? There really is not a bottom. There's no floor. He's never going to bottom out. He's going to fall until his respiration fails. Bottomless pit.
And that's what Batman needs, because if you're out in the street like I am, you're trying to zip from one destination to the next as fast as you can, right? So you can be all over whatever's going on. See the point? And that's what it's about, is getting from point A to point B as quick as possible.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on bicycles in general. A Specialized, carbon fiber frame and all that shit. Yeah, they're pretty badass. It's great exercise. That's the only reason I ever had my bike and rode that rode it for a few years. Rode it for a few years as a change up back when I was running 2 miles a day. Damn it.
As possible, as smooth as possible. And the fact is, you wouldn't really want a motorcycle necessarily, because then you got to do street lights and all over the street. What you want is something that travels kind of underground, off terrain, right? All terrain, like this, like a bicycle. That
travels underground, all terrain. We know his IQ is sub 100. I think it's sub 70.
That way, you can do everything you need to do, right, off of the street.
Silicone's here, everyone. Warmly welcome, please.
See what I'm saying? Chain's fine, bike chain's fine, back tire, air's good on that, right? She had just pumped them both up for me. I made sure she did that, right?
Oh,
you
no.
see right there, it's got a water bottle.
That bike there may be from the 90s. That looks absolutely nothing like the Denali that I saw, which had round framing like virtually every other bike. That's a weird square frame. Mid-90s might be accurate on this one. That is not the bike I saw.
Holder, that's perfect. And I got a seat cover. It's really nice. All that stuff costs money. So like I said, here I am again, making money.
I haven't seen it. I'll go see it here shortly.
In front of you. And I got a rear light. See that light? Our reflector, the red reflector, got everything on it. I don't know what this buckle is for. This is another thing to hold something else.
Did you know that a reflector is not a light? It's not. It reflects light, but it in and of itself cannot illuminate anything, comma, you spastic bitch.
See what I'm saying? This is all perfect. And see, I just buy them like this, and they good to go. It's got the hand wraps. It's got everything, man. So like I said, the only issue is on this tire. Let me let you go by.
I'll get to that here in a second. I'm coming to you, Dutchie.
On this tire, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like...
Yes, schizophrenia can lower somebody's IQ by as much as 30 points. I don't think that explains John Nash, but on average, yeah, takes about 30 points off your brain.
There might be a little tear right there from there to about there. And I think that's the issue.
Very much older.
So, when I feel, I mean, that was already there. It ain't no way that just happened from one ride. Come on, bro. These are bicycles. They're made to go over all terrain. Like I said, like I barely rode it in the grass, slow as hell. This is just the way they're selling it to me. So you can see there's not really any air.
Right.
Because it's coming out. right, through that tear. That tear was already there. It's common sense. It's not going to tear in one ride. This is common sense stuff. So
of course, it could happen in one ride, especially when you're buying piece of shit bikes that, in this case, is probably pushing 30 years old.
it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, that's on them. This is how they do stuff. I don't know why, and they continue to, but there's nothing I can do about it, right? But what I can do is I'm buying them, right, so that I can fix them up and have them for me for what I'm doing over time. It's no big deal. It's no big deal whether I'm riding them or not right now. None of it. I don't really need them right now. You understand? I was hoping that it would, be able to make it, in one piece and be all right, but it just is what it is, man.
This one has been so much better than I expected it to be. Again, I'm pretty pissed off, but turns out that's a good mood to be in while watching this particular video. We've been here 35 minutes, almost 36 minutes, and it's 37 minutes after the hour, unless you're in Newfoundland and you're one of those weirdos. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, yes, indeed, it is time for Smoke 'em If You Got 'em here on Negative 43. I mean, I've been smoking since we went on the air. Might as well formalize it this time, though.
Feel me? Other than that, I got to see if I can find basically I probably need a bike pump, like a new one, right? And we'll go from there and see if it would hold any air or not. I don't know if that's just on the outside. I don't know if it's on the inside, but I know the air was in it, and I know it came out relatively quickly. So, I mean,
you need a new tire. You need a new tire and you need a new inner tube. These things are not incredibly expensive. You're also going to need a wrench to remove the front tire so you can change everything. That's something that I could do. And I was the worst shop student ever. Everything I ever made turned into an ashtray. I was that bad. But by God, when I was 11 years old, I knew how to patch a flat. And I knew how to change the tire and the inner tube, because when you're out there, you need to be able to do those things. That is just basic bicycle riding 101. You'll notice I call them bicycles a lot. Gee, almost like I'm from the Midwest or something.
Like I said, I mean, there's going to be rocks and stuff out here on these streets. I mean, I see all these other bicycles, and they're just fine. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have like flats every day or whatever, holes in the tire, right? And it's not the quality. This is a great bike. It's just like I said.
It is the quality. It's a piece of shit bike with dry rotted tires that you bought because you're so fucking cheap. Well, it's not a matter of being cheap, I guess. You're so broke, you can't do any better. You're a pathetic excuse for a grown person, grown man, like you're saying all the time. Grown men don't baby talk their enemies. You're so twigged and twast. One of these days, that's going to be your last words.
They keep doing me like this. So it is what it is. Like I said, it's hard to do these things and climb up when it has to do with just this specific category, because they don't let you get a leg up to ever get going. Like, if I could just get a bike that actually runs right, I spent...
This is all your fault. This is all your fault. This is all your goddamn fault. Negative 43 TV, 40 minutes after the hour, 20 minutes until the top of the hour.
I've spent $200, $300 on all the bikes pretty much. Okay? Like, how do
I see I just got comment bomb. That means the show's going really, really well. Believe it or not, I'm just going to go through everything that just came to me and make sure nobody snuck in before I said hi to them. After that, we'll go back to the bottom.
Buy them, and then immediately they're not working. That's crazy, bro. Feel what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with people dropping.
I saw Joe Packer
Dropping the ball. But it is what it is, man. And I think they know, too. Like, they know what they're doing. But it's all good. But this is nice, bro.
So
GMC
far, so
Denali,
good.
just
That
like
might
the
be
vehicle. That's what the bike is. It looks like a really sturdy bike. Like I said, this is a perfect prototype for what I need. And like I said, I mean, if I make the money, I could just have the whole tire replaced probably. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the inner tube around the tire probably. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's an answer for everything over time.
All right, all caught up. If I didn't get your comment on the screen, I'm sorry, but we're back to normal now. Sort of. I'm as normal as you can be restreaming Tyree Sneed, of course.
Hi, he honked at me. But yeah, like I said, none of these things are negatives. They're all positives, and it's what I signed.
Oh, God, no, Lobster. This is must read for the listeners. Lobster says he is still looking for that stream where the guy tries to explain how a wrench works to him. Oh, man, that sounds like something that got deleted. Hopefully, one of the archivists caught it. And if you find it, please let me know. We'll run that here on the old show.
Up for and signed up to do. So I got to learn more about these bikes, about the tires. You know what I mean? Because repairing a tire isn't easy when it's like that. I mean, that's a big.
I could do it again when I was 11 years old, maybe even 10.
If it's a tear in the tire, it's a very big tear because it's long, it's lengthy.
Tires don't generally tear, they cut. They get punctured.
Feel me?
No.
So, end of the day, like I said, either way, I just bought it. It's more inventory. Like I said, we keep progressing and keep coming up. Like I said, I'm Batman. I'm not going to sit here and talk to people who can't catch up, man. I have to expend resources. I got a lot to do. I don't answer to you.
Expend resources? $20 for a bicycle is an expenditure? Just a funny way to phrase it, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that it's easier to support Negative 43 TV than ever before? Yes, that's right, with Super Chat tipping. So far this month, we've had $38.32, I believe.
Stay there and stay watching me make money and get busy and get paid to do the real thing that not only you, but nobody has the heart.
That's just on the Super Chats. Past that, I've been killing it.
To do. That's why Batman has to do it, because I'm the only one who can do all this. And like I said, I do the real thing. People saw me zipping around all day today, bro. Like, real talk. People saw me zipping around all day today.
All right.
It's honestly hilarious. Like, I'm doing my thing, bro. I'm just being honest, man. I could care less what anybody thinks. You feel me? So
he could do it himself, but he's too stupid, and he has a sense of privilege that he just doesn't have anymore.
There's another W for me. So, like I said, what's up? I don't expect to be told nothing, bro. Like I said, who's asking you for your opinion? I understand you're mad at my success. My success is always going to continue. I don't make mistakes. You understand? I just make progress. Feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, y'all on that fake stuff trying to talk like this and copy me and act like we're on here like you. I'm not on here faking nothing. I'm not on here trying to play coy or safe. I do real things, bro. You're not the same. Y'all can't do what I do. So you can't tell me. When you can do what I do, then you can talk to me.
I will never do what you can do. Anybody here could do what you do. But we don't like to embarrass ourselves, and we're far more intelligent than you are. Okay, so no, we can't do what you do, because what you do is waste your life. Absolutely waste your motherfucking life. Look at where we stopped the video. Look at that. It's a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. The trees are starting to bloom. They're getting their leaves back. It's just an absolutely beautiful day. And it's completely lost on the son of a bitch, because he's totally lost in his own little world that, surprise, surprise, doesn't exist.
You feel what I'm saying?
No.
Like I said, get to it. Because you're going to have a hard time. All y'all won't just have a hard time. You'll find out it's impossible to be me and do what I do. All of what I do is impossible.
Okay, looking out of my window, I see Mrs. Baritone is home. When she arrives at the door, I'll be going away for a minute or two. And when I do come back, we'll pick up the comments from the bottom of the list there.
Build my own bat suits. Like I said, building my own Batpods. What are you talking about, bro? Like, what? Bro, like I said, I got better things to do, man. than sit
You
there
got
talking to
beta.
people who just.
You have beta things to do. That's what you got. Beta. BETA. Beta things to do. And it's pronounced beta, not beta, comma. You, God, what a cock drizzle, huh, kids?
Like I said, they have some kind of issue and can't catch up to reality, and they all stuck in the past. What would I look like talking to you? What do we have to talk about?
Yes, indeed, R Dash. I will tell her that you said hi. I'll do that. Thank you.
Nothing. That's it. Keep it pushing, and that's it, man. Feel me? Yeah, I don't care what you typing, bro. None of it exists. Easy money. I'll be back. Stay mad.
Oh, yeah. Stay mad. You bet. Yeah, I'm mad at you. I'm super pissed off at you anymore. There's very little left that you can say that can be made fun of. There's everything you can say deserves a borderline violent verbal response. Nearly everything. And I'm here for it all fucking day, asshole. That was Jesus fuck. What even was that? That was. I am going to build my own Batpods out of bicycles. It wasn't as dumb as I thought it would be. It was actually a lot dumber than I thought it would be. Negative 43 TV here on a Wednesday. I'm Richbartone. What to look at next? His last couple of lives, to my knowledge, have not really been good. A lot of bike riding, a lot, comment here, comment there. It's not enough to waste my time or yours or anybody else's. So let me see here. What was I? Okay, this is one that I was listening to in the gym today. I listened to it, maybe the first 40 minutes or so of it. I was on an exercise bike, and after about 40 minutes, time just stood still. So it was time to listen to and watch something else, but I've got a real good idea what's going to happen in the first 40 minutes or so. Yeah, this could be the one that you're talking about, because this is batshit. It really is. This is I'm so excited for Christina to be with me on Negative 43 TV on Richbartone. Let me click on that and get that properly queued up. And once I do that, I will be going to say hi to Mrs. Baritone, but I'll be back very, very shortly. Let's get this thing set right now. Come on. All right. I will be going out here now. So let me go ahead and get caught up with all the comments. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, this is super duper stupid. It really is. It held my attention for about 40 minutes, but then the repetition began, and it's like the pedals on the bike stopped moving. So I had to go find something else. So let me get this thing straightened out. I will do that, Silicon. First thing I'll say when I get out there, I promise you. So let me hit the button.
Hello, commoners. Remember,
Okay.
everybody is a commoner, except for me and Christina.
Fuck you. You're beneath a commoner. You're just like, I don't even know, human trash. Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. Just human fucking trash. I'll be back. Negative 43 TV.
Now remember, the great Batman has hair that resembles a lion's mane. That's right, because I am the brave heart and I am the king of the jungle. Hear me roar. Meow. Yes, that's right. For I am famous, much too famous for me to know what to do with my own fame. That's right. For do not be envy and jelly of me. Oh, for real. Don't be envious and jealous of me, for I cannot help that I was born beautiful. That's right. And that's I am who resembles Saint Michael the Archangel, because that's literally what I am. I'm a literal walking angel. And that's what Batman is. That's why he has wings, smart one. Y'all still haven't figured that out? Golly, you funny. What do you think Batman is? Why do you think he has wings? You silly goose. They all silly geese here. Bunch of silly geese. But at the end of the day, right? I just want to know how y'all are doing over there. I got me brand new shoes today. They look like pro models and they're Adidas. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see how they do and how they hold up. Christina had me get some disinfectant spray. I hope it's the right one so I can clean them out like that to get any germs that are in the shoes off. You know, since I do a lot in them and I don't want any more issues. But like I said, man, I just got a bike. I looked up that bicycle too, and I got a pretty good deal on it. Okay. That bike runs for about $200 plus. There's people that tried to write bad reviews, but I mean, they ain't talking about nothing that exists as usual. A bike is an awesome bicycle. Like, it's literally top of the line. They build the frame like handcrafted. It's a Denali GMC bicycle. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, it's a really good bike. I like the build of it. Like I said, it's perfect for me the way the handles, the cars are, and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty content with it. That's number one. Number two, like I said, got new shoes today. Got me a brand new colored shirt, all black. Looking sophisticated and good today. Hold on. So the point being that, like I said, I always hustle, I always go hard, I always figure it out, no matter how impossible it is. Believe me, it all is impossible, and I've still figured it out. Like I said, with God, you can do anything. The possible becomes the impossible becomes possible. Don't mind me, I'm a little tired today, but yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, man, we just do us. Like I said, I don't have nothing to do with none of these people on YouTube. They're all delusional. And that's about it, man. I don't care how many
Yeah.
glad that you all can't handle my success.
Well,
We've been doing the same thing since day one. And
I'm back, and that's one of the things I did not want to miss. He's the king of the jungle. Meow. God, what a clit diddle.
I am so excited. Okay, Christina has filled me in on the details of everything, what's going on, negotiations, everything. I know everything now, what's happening. So thank you for that, baby. And I love you more than anything. And I'm just excited for her to be here and be with me. That's all I care about. I'm super excited. So, you know, like I said, I mean, we're going to be good. I'm not going to have to worry about money anymore ever again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real Tyrese Need joins us right now, but that Tyrese Needville thing, that's just an alias.
Which is cool. I mean, that's a good thing. That's what I want for us. That's what we deserve together. You know what I mean? She already told me she'd send me some money, like a good amount too. You know.
Yeah, from time to time he does cam up. I know he was cammed up when he said he was the king of the jungle. Meow.
It's everything is.
The older you get, the harder it gets to say meow.
And ready to go and done. So, just to help me.
I mean,
you know, prepare.
I mean, I'm old enough to where I should never ever say meow.
And I'll be able to do what I need to do. But going hard, man. I'm trying to get everything moving, and I'm getting everything rolling at the same time. I just refuse to quit. That's probably along the highway for Batman. Like I said, I know they mad now.
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh yeah.
You see how that stuff you talk don't exist? You see, like, stop talking before.
What stuff in particular do I say or anybody here say that don't exist? Come on, motherfucker. You just can't say stuff like that. What doesn't exist? What doesn't exist? Other than the real, there is no Tyree Sneed. You, Tyree Sneed, you don't exist. You have lost yourself in this entire ball of schizophrenia and delusion. Fuck you.
Things happen. You don't make sense chronologically. Like, just be positive, man. Like Christina said, she said,
boy, I'm having such a light, upbeat show today, huh, kids? Fuck you, Tyree.
You know, your show is for people who like you. If they don't like you, they ain't got to watch, right? Like, bye. Now, welcome here. Go y'all's own direction. Can you type in the chat for me, baby?
Type in the chat for me, baby. I need somebody to prop up my fragile ego, baby. I call this picture, now in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, taking a dump with Tyree Sneed. Looks like he's straining really, really hard. Maybe you need to mix some fiber in that diet. Did you know that Oreo cakesters have no fiber whatsoever? It's true.
Sorry, I got to avoid these cars out here and stuff. I'm trying to pay attention, honey. Can you please do that for me, honey? I see. Thank you. She said she's listening. But yeah, Christina is my everything. Like I said, I don't care about money, but I just need help. You know,
I don't care about money, but I just need help, and Christina is everything. There is nobody in this world that is more pathetic than Tyrese. Now, I'm sure there are, but he's like the paradigm of pathetic.
I need help, and it's going to be cool because, you know, I mean, we get to work together on everything. So I was just saying, honey, that, like I said, like, I'm not going to have to worry about money. And, you know, like you said, you try to send me like an actual decent amount. Like,
please welcome Kenny P to the show. You're not getting any money from anybody, and you're getting extremely bitter about it. I mean, you've been bitter about it, but you're really clocking out now from time to time. Not a constant thing. Programming note will be here until 5 o'clock Sneedville time. That's 1 hour and 1 minute from now. I'm going to the store. I got to get some drink mixes and shit.
that's that I can do what I need to do because I'm trying to prepare and get ready for you coming to be with me.
And various electrolyte beverages.
So I'm just excited about everything. I don't know. That's just the truth. I just can't wait, man. Like, sincerely. You know, I wish it was today.
Listen to me, you stupid fuck. Listen to me yet again. I'm going to repeat something. You're making me be as bad as you. This dude suckered you to Minneapolis 3 years ago and stood you up. Stood you up. And yet you're so stupid, so desperate, so thirsty that you're still going to hold on to this fucking shit. What else has to happen for you to realize this shit isn't real? Jesus Christ.
We're here today. But I mean, I can't wait. I'm super excited. Yeah, like I said, like, never gonna have to worry about money again. We know we're gonna build businesses. I know she does too. She's smarter than me, so she can say what she wants, but she's smarter than me. And I'm pretty damn.
Yeah, he's smarter than you are. There's no doubt about it. He may even be weirder than you are to keep this kind of homoerotic buddy troll up for 4 years now. 4 years now. I think whoever Christina is needs to look in the mirror and question his own sexuality. This is too homo.
Damn smart. Let's say stuff. I mean,
Admit it, dude. You're getting the fuck off on pretending to be a girl. Admit it.
he's not going to have to worry. We'll build businesses together. We'll have fun, get paid to make content on here. And, you know, these people are about to be really mad. Really, really mad. If you thought you was mad.
I stay mad at you anymore, motherfucker. I stay mad at you anymore.
Mad before or mad now, you about to be real angry. You know, and like I said,
real angry. One of these days, that's going to get your jaw dislocated, eye sockets broken, things of that nature.
Me and Christina are just.
I'm not threatening you, but you getting somebody say, "Sal, what's wrong? Are you angry?" You'll wake up after you come out of your coma in 8 years.
Going to be enjoying ourselves. She already told me what it is, so we're going to have more than enough where we don't got to worry about money at all. Basically, it doesn't mean that we're just going to go crazy or anything. No, but we'll be conservative, frugal still.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'd like to be more.
Now, he was talking about the Batpod earlier. For those of you who are newer around here, what you're seeing on the screen right now is, in fact, the Batpod. He's going to make that out of road bikes.
Frugal than I ever have.
Sure he is.
Because it's just smart. You know what we can do?
Hey, look, everybody. It's Baby Gangsta Dick, world's most diabolical corrupt. Here with us on this Wednesday afternoon. How are you, Baby Gangsta?
We can get like coupon books. I want to start couponing. I've never done it. I think it's kind of cool. You know, the little coupon books? You can buy the coupon books and get like some laminated folders and stuff.
Joe Pack just told that hung up troll that can't get out of this thing or doesn't want to get out of this Christina thing because he enjoys wearing skirts while he chats with Tyree. Come on now, admit it, huh? You got some longings going on there, don't you, Christina? Huh? Yeah. I guess there's a reason that you wear panties when you're chatting with him, huh? Bitch. Anyway, this is worth reading. This is a fantastic idea. Joe Pack Kirkur II says, Christina should say, there's so much hassle with this money, I'm going to just walk away from it and we can just be together. No money, though. That would be the perfect way to bring the curtain down on this abortion, but this guy won't let it go because it makes him feel all twitchy deep inside.
Like some people do, we could get all like AWOL with the coupons. And, you know, like, I mean, coupons are good, man. A lot of money. My daddy.
Why, hello, Sticky. I said hi to you. I know I did, but I know you're at work, so turn it up for everybody you work with.
He was into that stuff. He would always try to get a coupon for everything. That's what I'm saying. Just because you have money doesn't mean that you.
And now arriving at the Negative 43 TV studios is a man with the most awkward name I've ever had to read. Welcome. I got a big inch dick. Not why do I always feel so? God, I don't know.
Can't be frugal. That's how the rich stay rich. It's the truth. You know, so he was pretty smart. He had a lot of experience. He lived in England. Just to get to school.
Oh, yeah. Give it to charity. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Joe Pack. I think you have the idea. Christina, if you're listening right now, baby, I'm going to talk to you like the homosexual that you are. This is a perfect way out, sister. Oh, my God. You can just leave the spastic son of a bitch behind. It'll be so much better. And then you can just tell your wife that you're gay.
He went through like some bullying there too and stuff. It is what it is, man. We live and we go through things. That's what life's all about.
I'm happy for you, BG, believe me.
Right? Not being like these people, not having an answer for everything. Just an answer for nothing.
An answer for everything is an answer for nothing. Boy, he's saying that far too much lately. It's becoming a super repetitive thing like everything else. It's holes time, he says. Indeed, it's holes in my stomach. I am defeated. Live on Negative 43 TV.
All they do is run their mouth and stay in poverty and broke. Their mindset is ridiculous. Y'all remember when I was sitting on over $4 million?
I don't rank them, Connie. I just enjoy them all.
I went to the park out here.
It's some of the best comedy in Sneedville does come from the account names.
They're trying to argue with me.
I'm not kidding.
I said that's fine. Like stay devoid of knowledge and stay broke. Because you ain't never gonna get anywhere if you don't.
The way I always understood an answer for everything is an answer for nothing. I always understood that as to be, well, no one thing explains everything. There is no great platitude that's going to solve all of your problems. I can fix all of this. Just elect me and I'll change the world. That's kind of what they're talking about. You talk a bunch of shit and then nothing happens. That's how I always took it.
Not willing to listen to somebody who's made it and knows how to make it and knows how to build something. Especially
now, him on the other hand, he thinks he's just being like deep. He thinks it makes him sound smart, and I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, I type 1,000,000 words per second. Not me. I'm a really shitty typist, but hey, he's not. Say hi to I.
At this point, like me, because I know how to build everything from scratch.
R-dash.
See, yes. Right there, those people look like they need help right there. But see, that's the issue. When y'all don't hire us, you don't let me work down here, even though I want to help you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Big OL Pappy is here. That's always great. And he's driving home. Oh, listening in the car. I love it so much.
You don't. See what I'm saying?
No.
It's not me with an attitude. It's everybody else. It's not me who feels any way. It's everybody else.
It's you that has an attitude. That's why nobody will hire you. Plus, if anybody that you've given this channel to has heard anything that you've said, they know that every job you take, you consider yourself an independent contractor on taxes. That's right. He clocks in, you just withhold the taxes, and he's going to fuck off and do whatever the hell he wants because he's an independent contractor on taxes. Somebody, please, somebody.
Like I said, this isn't even my environment, bro. I get along with everybody.
No, you don't.
You know, I like equality, man. I like dealing with everybody in all walks of life and all kinds of people. But yeah, like I said, just got the bike. It's brand new for me.
Which means that it's extremely used, and it was a terrible choice of bicycle. We saw that earlier, so you know what time it is. You know who we haven't seen in the upper right-hand corner so far in this show. Yes, that's right. It's time for Negative 43 TV's mascot. It's Schizo the cat right here on this Wednesday evening. Is he high on acid? Look at him.
Right. New Batpod. Like I said, going to be looking into everything. Like I said, I got my homeboy. He's like Lucius. And
his homeboy like Lucius. And now, bitches can't resist the beautiful smile of Tyree Sneed. It's here right now.
And like I said, he may want to do that. I don't know. I'm going to talk to you about it, honey. It's my friend out here. He's the only guy who's actually been like nice, you know, through and through. And he helped me. Like I said, he fixed that bicycle tire yesterday and he went out of his way to do it. And like he does it all for free. He's a good dude. But he actually knows like mechanics and stuff like that. So I'm like thinking maybe we'll kind of, I don't know, offer him an opportunity of some sorts, especially down here. You know, I don't know if they would, you know, really want to leave. And I mean, like, I can't take on everybody else's, you know, problems or expenses, of course. But I mean, I would definitely, if you want to bless the right people, I would definitely try to help them out. And you know what I mean? Like, I want people to be good. You know what I mean?
You only care about yourself. You don't want people to be good. You want people to be good so that you can leech off of them. You don't give a fuck about anybody except yourself. So you can take that statement right there, turn it sideways, and jam it up your ass so far it drips out of your fucking nose.
People who help me, I'm going to do something for them for sure. That's just how I am. You know, but I don't know. Maybe he'll want to tag along with his family. I have no idea. I'll have to ask him about it after I talk with you about it, honey. But my point is, he knows like mechanics and stuff. So since it's somebody that
He wasn't that tall, he was a cool dude. Oh, you're right, bitches. That's really weird.
I really feel like I can trust finally, that speaks volumes and says a lot. And I'm just saying, maybe he'd want to tag along for some of this stuff. You get what I'm saying?
No.
And he could help me with building this stuff.
If he wants to tag along and bang my asshole, that's how I heard it.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, even down here, we're definitely going to be down here. We're going to be down here. We're going to do a lot down here. It's just Christina and I are going to be leaving and building a lot else.
Yeah, I've noticed that he's not doing the Twitch up so much anymore. Like I've said it a couple of times. I think somebody approached him in the park and said, "Excuse me, sir, but what the fuck are you doing? Kelchu Bordnor is here right now. You've actually missed quite a bit. My mood's improving, but I was 35 minutes late getting this show started because old Betsy decided she wanted to show her ass, as my dad used to say. So yeah, I was very angry, and I was taking it out on taking it out on Tyree Sneed, and it was pretty good. You may want to look at that later.
Where too, but especially down here, he'd be able to help me with all the building. I got to have somebody who I have some trust for, you know, that I've established some trust through and through.
You establishing trust with a human being? Yeah. Everything you say is just totally unrealistic, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It's chin strapped, teeth gapped right here on the old show, 14 minutes after the hour.
To help me build this stuff. Somebody I get along with too, that isn't trying my patience. You know what I mean? So he's a really cool dude. He's just a good man. You know what I mean? And he's not from here either. He's from like, I don't know, somewhere like.
Now that's a cigar lighter, kids.
Yeah, he's from some other.
Only took 4 tries, but.
Other city and state. So, end of the day, that's my Lucius for now, meaning the guy that does everything for Batman.
I'd love to see this guy walk up to him and say, "What's this Lucius shit? What's this fucking Lucius shit, man?"
Right. And I really want to learn that stuff, and that's what I want to do at some point, is have like a garage.
Kenny P, they've just cycled out. You know they're going to cycle back in. It always does. It's an infinity loop after all.
Where we build all this stuff. So I don't know if that'd be something I do down here in the valley, possibly. Maybe I'd end up opening a garage.
Lucius.
With Christina, maybe we could do something like that.
Open a garage?
I don't know, where we work on different things. But like I said, I definitely am going to have to learn how to build my own Batpods and all that.
You didn't understand how a wrench works. I'll say that again because it's true. You didn't understand. The dude tried to explain to you how a wrench worked, and you didn't get it. Wow, negative 43 TV, 15 minutes after the hour now. Boy, I'm doing a lot of time checks, huh?
You know what I mean? And I'm probably going to have a team of people to do it. Here's my baby chiming in. What is that? That sounds interesting. What is a pole barn?
That sounds interesting. What is a pole barn? We've had our suspicions as to who Christina is for a long, long time. I think Raleigh Jones might know a thing or three about pole barns. That's far too out of left field.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
It's a way of revealing your identity without saying so. And always remember, Raleigh, Christians don't do this fucking shit. They're not in the troll game.
Home base. Yep.
Especially the pretending to be a woman part.
Yeah, this will be our base to operate out of. But like I said, we're going to build a lot on top of it. You know, I mean, well, we're going to get I'm not worried about nothing. You never have to worry about anything, honey. People don't bother me. People don't do nothing with me. People don't try to take my money or get into my account. Nobody does that, man. That was my only point. None of that has ever been a part of my life. Like I said, I don't know. That's some internet stuff that has nothing to do with me. People know who I am.
People don't know who you are. They don't know who I am. Everybody knows this is nowhere. It's not an old Neil album. Listen to me, Neil Young album anymore. It's the facts.
They know better. People don't play with me. It doesn't matter who.
As in diagnosed like Tyree. Oh, please tell me so.
It is. You know what I mean? So we'll never have anything to worry about. What is a pole barn, honey? Can you explain that? That's pretty interesting.
Yes, he did walk right into that and not realize.
And that's the only reason why in the past, like I said, I've gotten like.
And now joining us on this Wednesday afternoon, it's afternoon where I am, it's Populist Uprising and Toothless Babe.
You know, I mean, I just had to respond because it's like none of that stuff exists. You know, and I just don't have time to discuss things that don't exist, especially at this point. Wow. We're going to discuss everything that's beautiful and righteous and actually happening. So, I mean, I got so many ideas for what we can do. It's unbelievable, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'll talk to you more privately about a lot of it. If you ever get to listen to,
yes, we have another one listening in his car. Thank you so much, Populist. I do kind of get a kick out of that. Kelchu Bordner tells me it's 2018 in England, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. I didn't learn international time from being in the military. I learned international time from being in the shipping business, which operates on what we call military time here in the U.S.
I don't know how many shows you listen to, honey, but if you ever get to go back and listen to some of them, if you missed any, I went through a lot of my ideas, but let me summarize again because I don't have any issue doing so. I enjoy it. First thing, like I said, in Austin, I want to take my city back, and I would love to do that with you. And I mean, literally take my city back. I mean, these people.
Nope, the hippies got it. Too late.
Came in with their falafel. That's right. I'm going to tell you straight up what it is. Batman ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, they came in with their falafel. That's right. They came in with their falafel, and they done took over Austin.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. God. Oh, my God. Got pineapple head going on really, really bad. What a fucking freak, huh? What a fucking freak. You're hot, yet you don't give a fuck how you look. You don't fucking care. And by the way, you're as ugly as one could imagine. You're 35, but you seriously look like you're about 48 years old. I could say that you look like you're 60 just for the comedic effect. But in any event, you look like you're almost 50, dude. There's just nothing here for you anymore, ladies and gentlemen. This portion of our show on this Wednesday afternoon is brought to you by Evil Prick.
Okay, not on a macho front, literally with their falafel and their shawarma. Okay, and it just don't work like that. You don't come into my country and just take blocks over. Okay, because you got family-owned businesses in this country wants to favor you and give you everything when you ain't from it. So we're going to take our city back. Not asking anybody, and trust me, a lot of people.
Austin is over with. Tell me I'm wrong.
When Austin will righteously love me when I'm doing on my little conquest. But Christina and I can do that together. And like I said, it has nothing to do with them. I don't care about them, but I just mean as far as business. Like, I want to take over Austin finally and I want to rub it in their face because there's a lot of them yuppies
Take it
over there
over.
want to be yuppies.
Take it over finally. Well, by golly, I thought you ran Austin in the here and now. Take it over finally, huh? Just good God.
They're all broke. Them wannabe yuppies that tried to act some way towards me, like when they didn't want to hire me for these companies when I was way overqualified and all their people were millennials. I want to prove my point that I know how to run companies and build businesses.
You are a millennial. You are a millennial. You are a millennial.
We can go to Austin. We can build food truck, restaurant. We can do barbecue, catering. I can get all that going because I know it's possible because I've seen other people do it that I was working for. Okay? And I know people, I know how to talk. People will mess with me heavy. If we have money, we can make.
People are messing with you heavy, just like I do. It just doesn't mean anything of what you thought it meant. Messing with you heavy, nobody fucks with you yet. Yet everybody fucks with you. Weird, isn't it?
Anything happen, I know how to talk too well. I know how to get what I need to get. So that's one thing. We'll be doing restaurant stuff. And again, this is
good point, Silicone.
All, you know, if you want to, honey. You don't ever have to do anything, of course, but I know these are things that you're going to want to do with me, and I just know we'd love to do it. We'd enjoy it, you know. So I'm going to restaurants, food trucks, do catering. I want to do
smoke them if you got them. I got a head start myself.
quesadillas and pizzas made out of tortillas, like I was doing before, in the food truck. And I want to take that concept. And I want to revamp it a little bit. I want to make our own customized salsa. Okay, I'm not fighting their salsa recipe. I want to create our own that's better. And I'll be able to know if it's better. And I didn't think their salsa was that great.
Dude, you have said yourself several times in the past couple of months that you don't know how to cook. You have said it. It has come out of your bug-infested mouth. You don't know how to cook. Yeah, putting a sausage that somebody else cooked for you on a bun is not fucking cooking. You can't cook. Just throw that on the mountain of things that you can't do.
To be honest. So I want to basically revamp it all and create it my way. And actually take care of the truck, unlike they didn't, right? That's why their business went under, because they couldn't manage it financially.
No, their business went under because they hired fuckheads like you. It shows no business wisdom at all. They hired you. They should have went out of business.
Okay. And I want to take that lot back. I'll tell you straight up what it is. I mean, y'all know where I worked, what lot? You should know.
No.
I want to.
No, nobody fucking knows. You're not an important person. Nobody knows who the fuck you are except us. I don't know. Nobody knows the lot number that somebody else's food truck was on that you tried to take all the credit for because you're just that much of a delusional, schizophrenic cocksucker. I think that's all for right now.
I want to take it over one truck at a time. I'll buy out the whole lot. And I'll do it through business. See, I don't just go into things and just throw money around willy-nilly. No, like we can start with one food truck and we can make enough money. You can make millions of dollars out there. And I mean, we'll be good. You'll never have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you ever feel like it's an
Blue, the answer to that would be yes.
Environment you don't want to be in, we don't have to. We can hire employees and figure all that out. We'll figure all that out regardless.
Red pills here, everybody. It just says FizzMob undefeated.
You know, and it'll be a business where, I mean, you'll have to have employees, I'm sure, right? So that way they can run it while we're gone. So, because you're going to be paying to rent the lot and everything.
So he is live right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check it on my phone because his last couple of streams, to my knowledge, haven't been anything. But he is due to go off. Let me check this out.
I don't know. As cynical as the guy I work for is, I might be able to get a hold of him or see him or find him out there or talk to him. And I mean, we got along for the most part the whole time. I mean, they might be willing to help me out. They may not want to give away their trade secrets, but I don't know. But if I tell them, hey, look, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can bless them and get their business back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can do it like that. But, I just want to make sure I'm in a position where we're in control and we're on top of it. We know what we're doing. And we're not at anybody's mercy, which we never will be. But that's what I want to do. I want to take over that whole industry, take over the food market in Austin. That's what you want to do. Meaning
what? Meaning that you're daydreaming constantly like you always do in your classically unfocused manner? You're never going to do anything. We all know that. You're for no other reason than you're too crazy and you're too stupid. You're never going to do anything. All you do when you get on here and keep talking this shit, you just make it worse for yourself. You bring on more hate. You love it, don't you? Come on. Yeah. There's a little masochistic thing going on with you. You enjoy the hate at some level. Come on, admit it.
like the marketing of food. So what I'm saying is it's like that movie. What's the movie? Rango. I love that movie. I used to watch it every day. With the little lizard guy that's a lot like me. I'm exactly like that little lizard.
Like that little lizard guy that's just like me? Yes, you are a reptile. I'm glad you admitted that. Don't you feel better now that you got that out of your system? Yes, you are reptilian. You accuse of everybody else of being reptilian, but you are a reptile. Yes, you absolutely are. And I don't mean that you're cold-blooded, because you would take that as a compliment somehow. I mean you're a low life form in this usage.
It's awesome. That gecko, that's exactly how I am. I just be walking into stuff and then but like I'm brave. Rango. Rango is awesome. Rango is like the best little character I've ever seen, honestly. I love that movie. I might have to buy it again. I want to watch it.
Okay.
But, like I said,
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll do what
you know how to make
Saturday
food.
Madness. We'll come back and finish this one later. I do believe at this time I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the live, as we're only going to be here for another 31 minutes. It's 29 minutes after the hour on Negative 43 TV. So maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, we will finish. I'm so excited for Christina to be with me. But not right now. We're going to go back here and we are going to go ahead and join him live. This is You Are Not Your Job, Your Khakis, or How Much Money You Have in the Bank. You're not, but yet you are. Life is really fucked up like that. So let me see.
It's about you.
We'll take this back. What the fuck? Oh, I just love old browsers so much. Looks like he may have just dove. Let's see here. He is showing live, but he's currently showing a black screen. So we're going to go back to the beginning and hope for the best and expect the worst. All of that. And okay, guy, come on now. Say something, say anything. Certainly it will be stupid. We already know this. Look for the circle of mouth with me. There it is.
Try to let me know if you can hear me. Because the last live, I noticed as usual, every time I'm saying the truth, the government wants to suppress it. All these people, man, they're all haters.
Yeah,
he did. Keep hating and watch the money.
Little behind.
Let me know if you can hear me, honey. That way I can go ahead and go in on it. Like I did the last show, and start messing with the audio. Government doesn't like the truth coming out.
It's your shitty equipment. Keep messing up. The government doesn't like the truth coming out. Jesus fucking Christ, you idiot.
They don't want people to wake up.
Downrange is here on this Wednesday. And yeah, Rango. He just compared himself to a CGI lizard. And of course, some of us knows that in some cases, lizard can be a euphemism for dick.
Absolutely embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
Hold on, there's a lot of stuff flying in the air. We got like tornado winds right now.
No, you
Lately,
don't.
I don't know why. And I sure hope that
You do not have tornado winds. You got good strong winds because it's late winter. Jeez. It's early springtime. You know what I mean there, Vern? But no, you don't, because you thought winter was the month of December. Never allow him to forget that he believed his entire life that winter consisted of 1 month. Yes, he's that fucking dumb.
that doesn't happen. But either way, I should be all right. I should make it through. As long as I don't get stuck out in it. But yeah, try to let me know that, honey. I'll look right now when I get up the street.
Okay, Smoke 'em if you got 'em ended just now, but that's okay. We're going to have one more before we leave at the top of the hour. So within the next 28 minutes or so, you're going to have one more chance to enjoy yourself just a little bit more than you are presently. But look at the upper right-hand corner of your screen now. You'll notice that his lips are missing. That indicates a shorted frontal cortex. RTS, recall this guy now. Yes, indeed, we caught him glitching. Yeah, I think
Gave
it's
me
funny
the thumbs
too.
up. Big guy driving. He gave me the thumb and he left it there. Like, good job, thank you. I waved to him. Appreciate all the love. All right. Y'all ready for this? Do 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 do. All right, cool. You hear me good, or hopefully? I guess so. You must hear me pretty well.
Those skies are looking perhaps stormy. Ooh, let's hope so.
So you can't really dictate the speed from your angle, right? All right. Sometimes I'll flip the camera. Not right now, though. But it's very smooth. It's a smooth ride. It's good that I had that tire replaced. I had to, but it worked out really well. Well, it moves, man, and I'm going slow right now.
13 months a year now. That's winter.
Now this is slow mode. This ain't even fast. All right, hold on. Camera off.
No, it's a shorted frontal cortex unit. When RTS put him together, of course, he built the brain with all of the normal regions, but the frontal cortex started shorting out years ago, and every now and again when it shorts out, his lips disappear. It's just stunning.
I've been kind of like
no, that was Sneedville lore.
I've been kind of like, hold on. Can't hear it.
Yeah, the sun's starting to broil down there on the border.
I hate when I step on things like right in the middle of the street and I can't see what it is. But what was I saying? Oh, I've been kind of practicing like intermittent fasting a little bit, honey.
You're not practicing intermittent fasting. I do that virtually every day. What you're doing is starving to death. There's no point in intermittent fasting for you because you're not intermittently fasting. You're starving. You know who isn't starving? Vladimir Putin isn't.
Isn't that good? I think it is. Like, I still eat. I eat quite a lot.
Yeah, he bought bought an old Denali, like something from the mid '90s, and it already has a flat tire, a ripped tire, a torn tire, probably a dry rotted tire.
When I eat, I don't know. I've been getting better at it. Where I go periods of time where I don't really eat, I drink. Another guy wave at me. Another guy comes too close to me in the bike lane, but that's all good. But
he didn't come close enough. He did not come close enough. No contact was made. Damn it.
Yeah, man. Had a good day today. Got started early. When I can, it's good to get started early when I'm doing all this. But I just wanted to see how this puppy rolls today. It's smooth. What do you think about it, honey? Let me know.
Blue just described what he practices. I got to read this for the listeners. Incremental starving.
Try to read it. See if it sends it to me. I love palm trees. Sorry, this screen is in my way because the bands are touching it, so it pops up the volume buttons and they won't go away. So much, I can't even tell it.
He really is the king of flat tires. He has yet to buy a bicycle that didn't have flat tires to start with.
Oh, yeah, you're going to love it down here. It's just the people, like I said, you just got to...
Yeah, he's already riding it on the rim, yes, front rim.
Kind of get away from them, honestly. A lot of people are cool. Like, a lot of the guys, like the people, like the men that have to work, they're cool. It's mostly the so-called women. Mostly them that are the issue, and they're always hating.
Yes.
Most of the guys are pretty chill because they know me. And I have enough history down here. I've been here long enough that, you know, they know that's the white boy, crazy white boy, whatever. You know, so they come to understand how I am, and they probably understand I have to be the way I am, especially down here.
You have to be the way that you are because nature ruined your brain from the start. More accurately, your mom ruined your brain from the start. She was way wacko batshit. You know what? She decided she was going to do something about it, unlike you.
I'm nice. I'm easy to get along with, but I just don't do disrespect. You know, that's all. And I just know how to politely handle it now. But like I said, I'm not going to let anybody just overtalk me. If you ask me a question and you say something to me, don't get petty and start being immature and start running your mouth. I don't play like that. Like, if I'm talking, it's my turn to talk. And I was saying earlier, they do that on purpose because they want to try to set you up and play victim. And I just don't put up with it. Like, I tell them straight up. You know, like I said, they were discriminating again today. And like I said, this is what I do for a living, stand up against that, corruption.
You stand up against nothing. Every now and again, you'll take pictures of a car wreck. Now, you don't stand up to fucking shit. You do nothing for anybody ever. You're not necessarily even a leech on society because you won't access anything.
I stand up to whatever's wrong and inhumane. Like I said.
And he has everything coming to him, but that would mean he'd have to admit that he's out of his mind.
I stand with God, and I'm going to win every time. But, yeah, you have to be smart and understand how to approach it and how to show them that you're not going to back down to nobody, but you're also not going to take their bait. Because that's what they want. They're trying to piss you off. They want you to lose it. They want you to get out of character. They want you to go ballistic. Like I said, I speak coward fluently now. Y'all been talking long enough to me. So it is what it is. I'm smart.
It is what it is. It's not that.
So, like I said, what I was talking about is they're all mad because I said the truth about them all, that they're all stuck working fast food. Facts. They're all stuck being wage slaves. Facts. I don't care how any of you take it. You ain't got to like me. If that's what y'all...
They're stuck being wage slaves, but you expect those wage slaves to literally send every fucking dime they make every week, every 2 weeks to you. To you. You know what? One of these days, it would be wonderful if one of those pit bulls caught up to you.
Y'all do. Look at you.
Of course, you could be mauled to death by a Shih Tzu.
Can't be serious, man.
Yes, he did.
Don't sit there, and that's what they do. They discriminate as if they have any power left.
Yes, he did. He said, I speak coward fluently because all y'all. No, you speak coward fluently because you're a total cunt. And at Hatfield, I can do a lot of things. I can't do that.
Like, bro, I don't care about your little establishment, especially these little like rinky-dink like fast food establishments. I don't care about you. That's what they do. I know that's what they do. Like I said, I could see it in your eyes, the hate, the envy, the jealousy. They mad, honey, because I got another bike, and they see I don't give up and I keep being persistent. So they all mad because
The whole bike saga is just beyond anything that I would have thought that it could possibly have gotten to. He's literally bought four bikes with flat tires. Bought one bike where he was told that every nut and bolt on it was loose, and he wonders why the handlebars pulled it out. He needs to spend more than $20 on a bike, but he can't spend any more than $20 on a bike, and shouldn't have this time either, because the $20 would have been more important to him converted into food, even cakesters.
they make no money, you know, having to flip burgers and serve people whatever, you know what I'm saying, and be a slave and take orders. And they mad at your boy because I work for myself, and they expected me to give up, and I don't give up. That's what it's about. It's about
You don't give up because you have no sense.
how they see the bike and how nice it is and see what I'm doing all the time. And that's what they do down here. They get jelly. Like, yeah, that's fine. You could be jealous, but you start talking to me, I'm going to talk back. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to put up with none of that, bro. Like I said, this is my country. So that's what time it is for now. That's why I went public and let all y'all know, keep my name out your mouth, bro. Because I'm going to address you right in front of your face. I'm not doing no more play Mr. Nice Guy. We're not scared of nothing. I ain't worried about none of that, bro. And no, I'm not going to get in any trouble for standing up for myself and not letting people talk over me because, oh, they racist.
No, apparently you're not going to necessarily get into trouble for this because they've let you go up to this point, but yet you got a warning for a basketball short? I don't know if I believe that or not. Something kind of went sideways there, and you're never going to tell us.
Yeah, hell no. It ain't happening. So, like I said, you talk, I talk back. That's how it works.
However many he still has left, they're sitting on the back porch of his mom's house. Just a guess.
Yeah, and you don't ever talk while I'm talking. This is just grown folks respect, man. This is just respect that you have to have for a man.
That's
It
about
doesn't
it,
matter who it
Toothless.
is. You know, like I said, one of the guys was cool today, kind of had my back anyway. So that's good. Like I said, the tough individuals I usually get along with, but they just can see. Okay.
Perfect timing on that. Get all of your libations laid in. We're going to have our last smoke 'em if you got 'em in about 5 minutes or so. So be there. Don't be square. Okay.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
he is
talking about.
live.
They have no empathy. Drop my mask. They can't get out your way. Go eat something. Like, give me
It is live. He has 11 people watching him. We have 28 here at the party.
some space. Learn how to be human. That's what they do out here. They act like they're so entitled, like they can't turn their wheel. Turn your wheel. Like, straight up. Like, what? I don't care how y'all think it. Turn your wheel, right? Look out for pedestrians. Learn how to drive. They're all things they need to learn down here.
Learn how to
They
drive.
really don't seem to get it. There ain't nothing wrong with me or the way.
Nothing like a guy with no license saying, learn how to drive. Yeah, go suck a taint somewhere, will you?
I am. Something wrong with this. Y'all don't know how to operate, bro. Hell no. Like I said, I don't care because
Tell the question. Probably both.
it ain't going to affect me. That's why I get with it quick. I start letting them know what it is right out the gate. Yeah, I'm done with having other people ignorance and incompetent affect me. You can take that somewhere else. The minute you start talking like that, hell You're gonna see I ain't putting up with nothing. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who you are. I'm done with that. Because y'all done affected me long enough. My businesses, my freedom, what I'm trying to do with your lies, your hate, your nonsense. Hell no. Ain't happening no more. You can go ahead and be quiet. If you ain't talking nothing positive, be quiet. Straight up. I'll tell y'all straight up to your face. Y'all talk too much. I'm from the hood, homie, where like Christina said. What did Christina say? Loose lips, sink shit.
You're not from the hood. What Christina say? Loose lips sink ships. Boy, I'm lost.
Phoenix.
Finex. Haven't heard that
We'll do all
forever.
that talking. See what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk, all that talking. Like, boy, miss me with that, man. It's all weakness. It ain't my fault you a wage slave. Like I said, you don't like your job, quit it. Don't work it. Any business is going to fail that don't have a great customer. It's just that simple. My neck is sore, honey. You think I'm good?
My neck is sore, honey. You think I'm good. What a gaping twat. My neck hurts, honey. You think I'm good. Yeah, little everyday aches and pains. He needs mommy to give him a cold washcloth.
I guess I've been doing a lot. Hey, that's like the bus that goes to the island. So what's the deal with that? There has to be a way. Honey, can you look that up for me and we'll talk about it privately?
Honey, can you look that up for me? We'll talk about it privately. He can literally do nothing for himself. If he can dump it, responsibility, job, whatever, he will dump it. He will do it 100% of the time. I'm going to read this one for the listeners. I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's from Downrange. In my experience, loose lips bleach out the crotch of panties.
Look up for me, if you can, what the
All I could say is
what the island bus route is. And that'll be awesome. Let me know what the route is. Maybe they have an island bus. I think they do. They can get me out there. I think it takes you to Port Isabel, and then you get to the island. Let me know that. Maybe I can wake up early enough and figure out how to catch it. That way I can start going to the island on my own, get some swimming trunks and go swim, go to the beach. I just got to drink a lot of water out there. It's too hot. If I can figure that out, I got the cash for the bus pass. I think it's like $2 extra for that bus pass. I think it's separate. So you need your regular bus pass and that pass. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You know what? You could have bought that with the money you spent on that scrap bicycle. Damn you, dumb.
Why is my neck hurt?
Why is your neck hurting? I don't know. It might be that trash can thing that you've been wearing the last few days before you switch back to your mangy bulletproof vest. Do you think that could be hurting your neck?
It's because I got these, around my neck with the vest all day. Not good. Think I'm straight, honey?
Think I'm straight, honey? Oh, God, no. That's just God, no. You think I'm straight, honey? You're being silly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one last time for this show. Indeed, it's Smoke 'em if you got 'em time on Negative 43 TV.
But yeah, you're not your job. You're not your damn techie. You're not how much money you have in the bank. Fight Club mentality, baby. Tyler Durden, that's what I represent. The human spirit. Hey, look at those slow folks. Got a girl on his back on a little motorcycle scooter thing. That's like the dumbest thing you could do.
He's got a girl with him, got a woman with him. If you know what you're doing, that's not necessarily unsafe. You're just jealous. You're just corny, mad jealous. That's all.
That's one thing I will never do, honey. is have you be put at risk holding me on a motorcycle. Like, that is literally the dumbest thing any guy can do.
Again, done properly, it is not unsafe at all, and there's no risk of that ever happening because, again, Christina's not real. You're too much of a pussy to operate a motorcycle. Let's just get it out there. You couldn't operate a 250 scooter. You'd be scared of it.
I've heard so many times that people get in accidents like that, it's unreal. And I would never put you in that position because you have a future husband who has.
Now, having said all of that, it's not totally safe. Know how I know that? My friend Harley, that's actually his name. Harley is in a rehab unit now. He could no longer live here. What happened with Harley was he was on his Harley with his girlfriend and got hit by a truck. And his girlfriend died at the scene, and he had about 6 or 7 strokes within the next 2 hours. When it's not safe, it's frickin' deadly. But by and large, that's a rare occurrence, thank God.
It actually cares about you. So aren't you lucky? Looks like I'm beyond lucky to have you. I think I'm a lot luckier personally. But yeah, I would never put you in that position. Hell no.
Somewhere I have a video where I read one of his dating profiles, and yeah, it's as good as you think it would be.
Christina will drive, and she can, be in a vehicle where it's safe, a good sturdy vehicle, but we ain't driving no scooters or motorcycles with you on my back. It's just not safe. But yeah.
Anybody riding on the back of a motorcycle operated by you is not safe by definition.
Christina is going to help me fix up all the bicycles. I already own about 4 of them. They're all about over $200 at least to $300 a piece. So add that up.
None of them cost more than $25.
That's all inventory, right, for me, right? And then I got the bat cycle I put $1,300 into, and my homeboy can probably fix the wiring. And if he can't do it, we'll just go corporate for that company that y'all were calling, the one I'm selling. And yeah, number one, I can inform him anytime I want that I'm calling the boss.
Closer to 3 downrange. I know he just abandoned. I think he abandoned the one that the handlebars pulled out.
I don't have to, though. Either way,
me.
I'm filing it. And I'll contact corporate. We'll figure out their corporate number there. And they'll have to give it over. Christina can call them if she has to.
Yeah.
And we'll talk.
Drink more water. We can go.
Corporate, I'll say, hey, I bought it there. They're denying me the right to fix what I paid for. It's illegal, and I need this fixed. So once I got the money, when Christina, sends me the money and she's here, well, she can help me with all that. And then, like I said, Christina.
He said, help me with all that. He meant pay for it all.
You just go ahead and buy the bigger one. It's bigger than a Vespa, honey. It's huge. I looked at the Vespas. It's a lot bigger. This thing is like, you can't.
Vespas are cool.
I can't even pick it up, but I can usually pick anything up. I don't think I can pick that up. You need like 2 guys. That's how heavy it is. Like, I think you can.
Real Vespas, like vintage Vespas, yeah, they're heavier than shit.
I mean, you can still want to clean it up or something.
Heavier than shit, they're heavier than fuck even.
Wherever you park, hopefully there's no issue, but we'll have money, so it won't matter if they tell us anything. But that thing is huge.
Yeah.
Like, the only way they'd be able to steal it from us.
When the handlebars came off is when he tore his hand up, and he tore that up pretty good.
It's like if they pulled up in a truck and had
he showed us his hand earlier in this show right here, and it looked like it actually scarred pretty well.
Pick it up and put it on
there. Didn't take care of it.
And they actually do that because they take them down to Mexico, and then they start messing with the key holder, the key fob, and they make a key for it. And then what do you know, voila, they got a new scooter in Mexico that they can sell.
4 minutes,
all
everyone.
That's all that illegal activity they do. It's got to be careful down here. I'm smart. I don't be careful. I just run for everything. Everybody, I do what I want. Ain't nobody going to tell me no. And for sure, ain't nobody going to take nothing from me. Like, that's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm going to respond every time people are talking. I'm going to talk back. Ain't nobody going to never take nothing from me. Ever. I've walked through hoods with all my jewelry on and money. I've rode the Greyhound with like over 10,000 in cash on me in my pocket, bro.
On a Greyhound busk. Ooh, busk. Listen to me. Wow. I got to admit that the Smoke 'em If You Got 'ems have been really good today.
Oh, man, people don't understand. Like, I come from all that for real, bro. Ain't nobody going to take nothing from me. I'm just being honest. No matter where I'm at. Why do you think I do what I do? These people still can't figure out what I do in the street. Like, I'm out here posing and pretending like, yo, I'm lying on World Star. Like,
Oh,
yo,
thank you,
like,
Silicone.
man, trust me, bro. Like I said, I do more than all these agencies. I stop right in front of all y'all. Been doing that, shut down all these illegal organizations, hands on. That's what made me Batman. Like I said, you know, there's plenty of guys doing bar security that want to say that. They try to make jokes. Oh, I'm basically Batman. No, you're not. I was then, and I am now. You know, I just peeped game and said, well, you know what? I'm going to do the real thing. It wasn't because of them. All this just happened for me. Christina knows all about it, right, honey? You remember? You know how my old agency tried to set me up, remember? They tried to set me up. Yeah, you love palm trees. You're going to love it down here. Oh, we're going to have tons of fun. We got money. But that's all I'm saying. I just have a watchful eye, and I'm a protector, and I'm always take care of you. So the minute they start their racist, discriminatory talk here, I'm going to turn up and let them know what it is, especially when you're here. Sorry, it's just going to have to be like that. I'll do it the right way. I'll stay calm long as they do, but you ain't going to disrespect my girlfriend and my wife, and you're not going to, you know, try to be any way towards us. I don't care where we're at.
Disrespect your wife. And that's about all that I have for you on this Wednesday afternoon. Still afternoon where I'm at. As always, thank each and every one of you. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for spending some of your day with us here at Negative 43 TV. Quick programming note before we leave here this afternoon. The odds of me streaming here at Negative 43 TV the next 3 days, they're pretty strong. Things are happening, and they're happening now, and we certainly do not want to miss that. So keep your eye on Negative 43 TV. The odds are we'll be streaming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. No promises on Thursday and Friday, but things are really hopping, and I just feel like we need to cover this stuff. You know what I mean? So therefore, we will. So great party. It always is a great party when we get together, but unfortunately, it's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.